I'm 19, working as a full-time real estate agent, and the number one question I get is how much money do I make? Let me break it down for you. So, most of you probably already know this, but some might not. Real estate is a commission-based only career. So that means no salaries, no hourly pay, and no paycheck every 2 weeks. The agent's commission from the sale of a home is usually around 6% of the sale price. That means 3% goes to the buyer's agent and 3% goes to the seller's agent. So the average commission check in Utah is around $7,000. Now, a new agent will usually only close about 1 to 3 deals on their first year. So let's break down how much money real estate agents can make from 1 deal, 6 deals, and 12 deals in 1 year. Okay, starting with 1 deal a year. Let's just take an easy number to work with, and let's say $10,000 commission. Brokerages will take a piece of the commission as their split. Let's just say in this instance, they're taking $3,000 from you. So you're left with $7,000 commission. So that's $7,000 a year, correct? Wrong. There's also taxes involved. Usually as a realtor, you want to put away 30% of your taxes. So putting away 30% of $7,000 is $2,100. So you're left with $4,900 for the year. Now let's take 6 deals a year. Let's just keep it the same and simple. $10,000 and the brokerage takes $3,000 per deal. So 10 times 6 is $60,000. And then $60,000 minus $12,000 from the brokerage splits. That leaves you with $48,000. Now let's put away taxes. Let's put away another 30% of that $48,000. So you're putting away $14,400. That leaves you with $33,600. That's how much you have for the year. Now, on to 12 deals. Keeping it the same, we're doing 12 deals times $10,000. That's $120,000. Now, with the brokerage split, $3,000 per deal times 12 equals $36,000. So we take $120,000, subtract that $36,000, and you're left with $84,000 for the year. Now, we've got to take out taxes. Another 30% of that $84,000. 30% of that $84,000 is $25,200. So that leaves you with $58,800 for the year. Now, since you're a real estate agent, that means you're an independent contractor, which means you can use stuff as tax write-offs, like miles, business expenses, and other things. Now, there are other expenses that go into being a real estate agent. There are things like multiple listing service fees, brokerage splits, like we just talked about, marketing, gas, open house signs, and all of that, and other stuff like that. And every month might be different for a realtor. Some months you might have 3 houses close, and some months you might have 0. Which means some months you're making a lot of money, and some you're making absolutely 0. Now for me, I'm 19 years old, and people are surprised that I'm even in this industry. But I personally believe that there's pros to being this young in this industry. Stuff like my energy, working with first-time home buyers, and social media. One of the biggest cons I have come across though is people doubting my experience because I'm so young. But I believe that I can do just as good as the average agent, and sometimes even better. Now I'm usually putting in, I'd say, about 30 to 40 hours a week. A lot of it's cold calling, doing open houses, and just doing social media posts and stuff like that. I'm trying to build long-term success, not just trying to get fast checks. And I have a vision to be the youngest brokerage owner in Utah. I plan to open my own brokerage by the time I'm 21 years old. Now the moment you've all been waiting for is how much money I've made this year. Let's break it down month to month. I started in late January, so obviously I couldn't do anything that month. So I made $0. February, I also made $0. March, April, and May, $0. June, July, and August were all good months for me at $0. Now we're in September, and I've made $0. So along this whole journey that I've had, I haven't made a single cent, but I'm still pushing. I have my first clients under contract, so hopefully that'll go through and I can see my first check by October. But I'm dedicated and I'm motivated to build a legacy. So yeah, realtors at 19 years old don't drive Ferraris, It's hard work, but it'll pay off eventually. If you want to see what this career really looks like in Utah, hit that subscribe button and follow me. I'm documenting the whole journey. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, go look at my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.